It's Sunday night. Just got home. Opening weekend is coming to an end for turkey season. About to eat some chicken and veggies that EJ was so kind to make. As far as the weekend goes, I would call it a success without killing a turkey. Started off pretty strong with opening morning, hearing them hammer pretty good on the roost. So check this out real quick. So yeah, as you could tell, there were hens going crazy, toms going crazy, just gobbling at the hens, and then that loud hammer you heard, they were gobbling at that. So they were pretty fired up there first thing in the morning, but it seemed like any other time, as soon as they hit the ground, they got super quiet and didn't make a peep. So we sat on the field edge for a little while. Didn't do much calling being open in day. We just want to kind of feel it out. We moved to another section of the property and sat there for an hour or so, and then we're going to back out and go to lunch. We're on the way out. We went by the field where we were sitting earlier. The turkeys were in the field, of course. So lesson learned there. Patience is the name of the game when it comes to turkey hunting. So backed out, went to lunch, come back in, and sat all day from like 1 o'clock on till sunset or after. It was a long sit. So we got set up on our second spot of the field, and while we were sitting there, we had turkeys come in from behind us, unexpectedly, of course. And they, for probably half an hour or so, were just scratching around behind us. Ended up being 2 jakes and a hen. 2 jakes left. Well, the hen stayed. She literally bedded down and stayed behind us probably 20 or 30 feet and just laid there in the sun, just sunning. So she eventually got up and left, and then we moved a little bit later to a different location, just a little bit down the field edge. Thought we could, one, get out of the sun, because as we all know, after you've eaten lunch and then you sit in that warm sun, this happens. So yeah, Keith nodded off. I caught him sleeping, but he didn't catch me. But yeah, I definitely fell asleep. I had a few of the whole, head bob, so it happens. But so we moved. While we were sitting there, it got crazy for a minute. A lot of turkeys, a lot of deer, and a hen who was probably like 10 feet from Keith. So check out this action. as you can see, we saw a lot of turkeys to end the first day. There's probably 15 or more down there in that group by the time they all got together. Could have killed those 2 jakes that came out there at the end. Of course, we don't want to kill the 2 jakes, knowing that there's longbeards on the property. So, no complaints other than not killing turkey for the first day, but we had a lot of action. The deer came running in the field. It was just a really cool scene to see it all go down like that, and that hen was close. Day 2, I'm sorry. Day 2 was a little bit slower. Didn't hear any goblins on the roost this morning. We heard a few of them get started probably a little bit later. Just a few times around 9 o'clock, but they were pretty far off the property, best we could tell. So we couldn't do a whole lot with them. And then had 3 or 4 hens come in. The last hen, we come in right at dark on our setup. And as you can see here, when we're watching this hen, you can see her in the bottom of the screen just kind of moving past the trees. Well, there's a couple of squirrels running around. Well, this hawk comes flying in and tries to get one of these squirrels. It was pretty funny to watch, but I'll play it for you, then we'll slow it down so you can see it in slow-mo. So. So overall, it was a great weekend. Saw a lot of birds, a lot of activity. Only thing we didn't do was kill a longbeard, but you know, it happens. It's hunting, of course. Could have killed the 2 jakes, and if you could kill hens in Georgia, we'd be tagged out. But got no complaints. Just great to have some action, to hear them, and then always try to take away something that I've learned from each trip, you know. But of course, I knew, but I guess I had to relearn that patience is crucial when turkey hunting. And then something I've still got to learn is how to call, when to call with a large group of turkeys like that. I mean, there was 15 or 16 turkeys. I was really unsure how to call to them. So if you got any pointers, by all means, share them. I don't know everything. I never will know everything. Never stop learning is a great motto. So let me know what you got for recommendations. Love to hear them. Like I said, I'm always trying to learn and get better at this. This is probably my fifth year turkey hunting, I think. Sounds about right. Maybe my 5th year. So, yeah, pretty excited to get back after them. We'll be headed down to South Georgia this weekend for the Alapaha WMA quota hunt that I got drawn for. And then we'll be back, you know, up here in Northeast Georgia, chasing after some more on private land and public land, of course. So, appreciate you watching. Thank you to everybody that sent in your pictures to our social media. We saw a lot of great pictures sent in, people getting it done on opening weekend. So you can check that out on our social media. And then, like I said, we'll be back at it soon. So appreciate you watching. That is our opening weekend turkey update. And we'll hopefully have more videos coming at you soon. See you later.